back, HaloFollowers. Today I have some breathtaking creations I want to show y'all, as I feel like this game is like the new Gary's mod. Obviously it won't replace Gary's mod, but it's like Halo's own version of that game, right? Like, this is a sandbox that we've never had before. Like, you can literally do almost anything that you want. It's absolutely incredible. It's right there next to mod tools in creativity and possibilities, right? What we're seeing here is just basically the Forge assets being put together in such a creative way. This is by Paimon, and this is the Oriole District. I mean, I can't wait for 343 to add some of this stuff into matchmaking. Dan Bridley Art is now making Dust 2 from CSGO. I mean, this is insane, man. I mean, look, it's just being blocked out right now, so most of it isn't like gonna look great right now, but as far as being blocked out, I think it looks perfect, just like the original, from a glance anyway. And I can't wait till he fleshes this out with details, right? This is only 33% of the budget. Which reminds me that there's this Halo Infinite tournament happening fairly soon. I think y'all might be interested in. There's $20,000 split between 4 qualifiers happening on the dates of November 27th, December 4th, December 11th, and the 18th of December, with the finale event on January 7th. So unlike massive events that require pros to compete, this upcoming Honda Fan Cup is actually going to be a 1v1, and you can sign up for it. So you and any of your friends have a chance at this, no matter how casual you are. And personally, I really want to get in on this. I think it's going to be a blast, and I usually don't do these kind of things. It's really easy to sign up. All you got to do is go to start.gg/xbox. Here's a schedule, the prize pool, how to play, all the information you need. So if you guys want to give it a try, it's completely free. Check out the description below. This user on Reddit created a HOLOMAP, and essentially it's like a radar that is displayed with hologram effects. I mean, this is nuts. So when these bots are moving around, when any players are moving around on this square over here, it's going to be represented on this map. So Julian made a memory test game where these lights blink and you have to shoot it in the exact same order. And it actually functions how you would want it to function. I mean, what? This is nuts. This could be great for puzzles and anything of that nature, you know, for even zombie games, you know, to get out of the room in time would be pretty fun. So this person created an interactive triggerable cannon. So when you shoot the rope, it fires this cannon, it blows up everything in its path, and being on the receiving end is pretty deadly. And as you can see in the background, it looks like he's working on some pirate ships, and that's going to be really fun. So this person made a simple infection map based on aliens. It's nothing too mind-blowing, but it does look really good, and I bet it would play really fun on Infection. And I think that's what this game really needs, is just some classic Infection game, right? Some playlist, or, you know, just some custom games that are, you know, really solid here. So this is a really solid map, and it's available for download. So this person is creating what I think is an Oni facility. I'm not quite sure. It looks very much like Halo 3 ODST. He said that this map is taking way too long to map, but it makes sense. You know, there's just so much detail to add into these maps, and I can tell you from forging myself, it can basically be like dev tools, and you know, the devs can't make maps overnight. So obviously this looks really great. It's unfinished. I don't think it's available for download yet. I don't even know what the map name is. Actually just made a post of it, but this is some incredible placement of objects. I mean, the geometry here is just really well done. So this one is rather simple, but it kind of adds to the dust map that we saw earlier. I think it's really cool. You go up to a wall, press an invisible button, and you can place a charge, a C4 charge, and it blows up and leaves a big hole in the map. I think this would be great for invasion or even infection. So this person is creating Rocket League in Forge. This is nuts. You know, since we saw Repulse Stalker, it made me kind of think about all the different kind of ball game modes that we can have, but it looks like this proof of concept is on its way to being finished, and I'm really excited to try this one out. We also have this map in development that has this Asian aesthetic here, and it looks way more convincing than anything that we saw in Halo 5's Forge, mind you. I mean, the use of these props here, I think these are city props here, is just so creative. Person is creating 2 Fort from Team Fortress 2. I'm really curious about how these maps made for completely different games are going to play in Halo Infinite. Now this one is called Space Invader Force, and it's been forged by It's Lola, and I gotta say this one is crazy fun looking. It looks like Mario Kart. This is gameplay by Ice Spiteful, by the way. I gotta try this out on my game nights, which, by the way, if you're interested in joining my game nights, link down in the description to join my Discord. We do plenty of them every week. So Sam Cow somehow figured out how to get parallax mapping in Halo Infinite's Forge. This is not a feature. Somehow they did it with reflection cubes, I think. I have no idea, honestly. This could be really useful for city maps and how each window could look like it has a unique real room, but instead it's actually just a texture using reflections and parallax mapping. So I already showed off Night Avenger's solution map. This one looks like a dev map, if not even better than a dev map. The atmosphere, the model placement, it's just ingenious what he was able to accomplish here. Really looking forward to seeing this in matchmaking. He also had another creation though, Abandoned City Street. This one reminds me of Last of Us. It's just the city block that's kind of overgrown. Maybe some zombie apocalypse happened, but it just looks absolutely beautiful. I really love how he was able to get the buildings looking so much like, you know, real modern structures and buildings here. You know, I think that's really impressive. Now this one, this one is Bespin City from Star Wars, and the aesthetics look great. The lighting looks great. I'm glad that they chose to make this on the Void map. Really does add to the, you know, overall skybox. I'd love to see some clouds. I'm not sure if that's possible, but some clouds would be really nice because that's kind of like a major aesthetic for this map, I think, in my opinion anyway. But regardless, this is looking great. It's work in progress. I don't think it's out yet, but damn. And just taking a look at Forge Hub's work in progress tab here, these are Forge creations that people are developing. This one is Betrayal. This one is looking phenomenal. I love the lighting here. He says that he's having some lighting issues, but you know, this is also work in progress, and that I'm sure the detail pass is coming next and effects pass too. So iForge is working on Sand Trap from Halo 3. I think this map is going to play great in Infinite's sandbox, and I'm really glad that he's staying respectful of the original aesthetics and design. And by the way, I think he's doing a fantastic job on the gold trimmings here. I mean, that is phenomenal, and it's really accurate, I think. At least from memory, it looks really great and very much similar to the original game. And he actually even created like a comparison on how much the map is going to be reminiscent of the original. It's unfortunate that it will never actually quite look as authentic as Halo 3, but still, this is pretty close to the original. So these canvases are about the size of Forge World. So Decane23, as he did back in Halo 5, is recreating Forge World in Halo Infinite, but this time he actually has the exact measurements already laid out as with these purple pillars here. I guess he had some people from, you know, on Blender that helped him, I don't know, do some coding stuff so he could get the exact metrics in here. So it's going to be a 1-to-1 recreation of Forge World, which is going to be really cool to see. Anyways, guys, that's it. Peace.